Are you ready to learn? Because my super experienced guests are ready to share some really valuable information. Make sure and listen all the way to the end to get help and support. So let's start with the best audio experience.
Hello guys, welcome to our show. Good people, welcome. By the way, I don't want to discriminate bad people. Welcome to our show as well. Anyone who wanna learn more about SEO, about writing, how you can get much higher results, because it's hot topic today. I remember 10 years ago, nobody cared about that. Even an year ago, when I tried to speak about AI, that was not interesting. Today it's trending. We can't ignore it, and that was simple to ignore, hard today, impossible tomorrow. And I'm so excited to discuss this topic with Kate Starr. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I love your smile. I found that people, when they are smiling, they usually have much better results, more productive. Because when people are so serious, to think, okay, how to achieve results, I need to go ahead. You need to enjoy the process. You need to relax. You need to love what you do. Kate, before we start, just tell more about yourself, experience, background, and how you can have this awesome smile.
Thank you. I'm Kate. I specialize in writing content for software companies, I've been doing this for more than 5 years already. So, yeah.
Nice. Okay, let's talk about software company. Can you tell why you choose this direction? Why to write about some popular topics, and how you start researching before writing any content?
Mhm. About software companies, I've been doing digital marketing since early 2010s, and I've been using a lot of software, a lot of tools, digital tools, to help me in my marketing strategy and optimization, research, and everything. So after I became a writer, I wanted to choose my specialty. So I actually experimented with different niches, but I found that helping software companies to help people. To provide value for people, marketing executives, and people who were doing marketing was the thing that I was most interested in, and yes, I decided to go that way.
I found when people focus in specific directions, they get great results, because it's not like to be jack of all trades. Today, you can't get any results. For example, if you ask me to write any article about weight loss, guys, you get the worst data ever, because I'm not expert in this niche. By the way, I lost weight in some time, but I have my own experience. I think that I lost like plus 25 pounds, or around 10 kilograms, because once I watched to the mirror and got it, no, I need to change something. I need to change my lifestyle. And that was hard time. I changed a lot, because I found that if you want to go ahead, if you want to be happy, if you want to live longer, to have strong health, it's better to change lifestyle, to eat healthy food, to take cold bath. Let me show you. I can show my cold bath. Just give me a few seconds. It's my fridge, and if I open, you can see water, nothing else. And because in 2019 I traveled to Turkey, I got flu. That was hard to recover, and I spent like 45 days taking a lot of medicine, pills, many other nonsense, and got it. If I'm young and I need 45 days to recover from common flu, probably that was first COVID, I don't know, but because COVID appeared in 2020, but I got in 2019 some part of COVID, and then I started to take this cold bath every single day, and I completely forget about flu, cold, any other stuff. It's my experience. but I can't teach you, because it's a personalized experience. And I'm interested about focusing. Can you tell about your focus? How you provide deep research? Because I found when content creators usually spend not enough time to get enough data to create content. Any tips about deep research before writing anything?
The first step is like to get to research the keywords, right? So once we have the keywords, then we get to the stage where we make the deep research. So what this deep research consists of is usually going to the Google search bar and searching our search query. And then we analyze all the first page results. Like we want, but we don't want to repeat the same. We don't want to repeat this what everybody is writing about. We want to provide users with additional value and sometimes we also provide some expert advice as well. So in some cases, some of my writing also consists of interviews of people who are experts in that specific niche. But in general, it's going to the Google search bar and analyzing all the search results that we got.
Yeah, okay. Can you tell me why companies need to hire copywriters if ChatGPT can write anything from scratch for a few seconds? Any tips? Why?
Yes, that's a great question. Like everybody's talking about ChatGPT and all this content creation stuff today. So like yes, it can you can really like go to ChatGPT and tell it to write a blog post about a certain topic. But the thing is, it generates the content based on other content that is already existing on the search results. And as I already mentioned, like we don't want to rewrite the content once again, and with the latest Google update, Google search update, it's important to provide users with additional value because Google doesn't reward those pages who repeat the content anymore. They want something new, and if we ask ChatGPT to write content, it will write it in seconds, but it's not perfect. It can make mistakes. It can provide inaccurate information, and it will also repeat what other websites have already written.
Yeah, I agree. It's not about Google because Google considers what people wanna get. It's more about users. Users are not interested to consume content that they have online because ChatGPT is the best rewriting tool ever. Rewriting, nobody cares about
Yes,
rewriting.
rewriting. Yes.
Yeah, and for example, I often speak with my friends about a new movie, and the most common reply is nothing special, the same plot. I watch many the same movies. Who cares about movies with the same plot? It's totally the same with writing. When you get rewriting content, users don't need it. They can find the same content in the top 10. It's better to provide something new. Okay, Kate, can you tell how to use AI in the right way? Because we can't ignore this tool, we can't deny this tool exists, but it can help to increase time, even quality. And I found because I cooperate with many writers who can write for Forbes, Bloomberg, many other great websites. I found all of them use Chat GPT or other AI tools, Jasper. So can you tell how to use chat GPT in the correct way that will help to create high quality content?
Yes, I'm not saying that ChatGPT is a bad thing or AI is a bad thing. It is actually very helpful tool, and there are many use cases that we can leverage. Like first and foremost, it's the keyword research tool. Like it can help us research keywords. And give us ideas of the topics that we should cover on our websites. The next is for content optimization, like not ChatGPT specifically, but there are AI tools that can help us optimize content for SEO. For example, they can help us. They can give us suggestions for improving content relevance, readability, grammar, and include industry relevant terms and phrases to like stay relevant to the topic. Now we can also use AI tools to analyze the content after we publish them and get to know what results our content marketing got us. Yes, and with
Okay.
ChatGPT, additionally, and Jasper and Copy AI, we can also repurpose our content, like the content we have already written. We can repurpose it into social media posts and all this kind of a smaller range of this.
Okay, Kate, I open your LinkedIn profile because I love opening LinkedIn profiles, and I
Yes.
found this quote on your background: "Need high quality content that converts your readers into customers. Contact me." Let's talk more about that because I found when people use keyword research tools in the wrong way. For example, if they open, I don't know, any SEMrush, Ahrefs, Keyword Planner, Uber Suggest. We have a lot of great tools, but when they see high volume, they think, wow, I want to get this traffic, I want to rank them, but it's hard. In the first stage, it's really hard because you need to compete with big guys, big companies. For example, if I want to rank SEO, I need to compete with Neil Patel, SEMrush, Moz, many other great websites that have resources to rank this keyword. In the second, it doesn't mean that I can convert by having this keyword in the top 10 because it's more about conversion. Can you tell how to find the right keywords, how to find the right topics that will convert or covers your customer journey and can help to sell products in the end?
It's really important to find topics that we want to cover, and a lot of those keywords can be really competitive. That's why it's important to target long tail keywords as well, especially in the beginning of our journey. We need to provide value to the customer, to the readers, so they can when people see value in the content, they can share it on their social media, on their LinkedIn. They can share it to their friends because they want them to read this value as well. So, and when search engines see that this content is shareable, that people take time to read it, it can actually help to rank it higher.
Katya, by the way, in Ukrainian and I think Georgian and Russian language, I don't want to use Russian, but anyway, it's not Kate, it's Katya. And, my mom has the same name, Katya, Katerina. I love this name. Okay. I want to ask you about leading your readers in the customer journey to sales pages. Okay, if we write content for a blog and if we get traffic, we need to monetize in the end. And once I spoke with a webmaster who lost 400,000 traffic, a lot of traffic, because Google dropped his ranking positions, but he didn't lose any sales. So he got a lot of traffic that didn't convert. For me, I don't care about traffic. I don't care about likes, about any other stuff that can't help to sell products in that. So can you tell how to lead your customers to the sales pages? Okay, we have great content, valuable article, but how to submit this call to action that people want to open and use products?
Yeah, when we're writing content, it's very important to speak to our audience directly. And like the user who reads the article should be like, should feel that we are talking to them directly. And in content marketing, it's also important that we speak to their pain points. So if we strategically speak about their pain points and provide solutions, like we can lead them to take action. Like, for example, we can provide some kind of value in our blog post, but in the end we can say, like, for example, if it's an SEO tool, for example, for finding keywords, we can educate readers about keywords, how to find them and stuff like that. And then at the end of the blog post, we should mention that they can sign up for our keyword research tool and to do their keyword research in a proper way.
Yeah, interesting. Okay, once I watched how Elon Musk used ChatGPT. He tweeted about that. He asked a long question, and he got this unique answer, because even I spent a few times to read this question to understand what Elon Musk wanna get in the end. But I see when people submit just keywords and ask, please chat GPT, create me content by using them. Can you tell about how to be specific and share more details to ChatGPT or any other AI tool to get a unique answer?
Yes, like a lot of times people ignore that the fact that ChatGPT only uses human input, like what it provides answers based on what we ask it to provide. So it's important to ask ChatGPT to provide to give it very specific prompts. Like, for example, like, it won't work perfectly if we just tell it to write an article about a specific topic. But if we break it down and, for example, ask it to write an introduction and give it prompts to start the sentence, start the introduction with some kind of statistics, or include specific topics in the introduction, it can be more accurate.
I want to ask you about how to create non-boring content. Once I spoke with Jim Edwards. He worked in Business Insider 10 years, many years. He started on this company from scratch. Then company was sold for $500 million. Great success. Everyone knows about Business Insider. I mean, like in business niche. And he told me that success depends on creating non-boring content. Because if you take business niche, it's boring. It's really boring. And I love reading books. I know it's valuable. You can get foundation, but most business books are boring. They're great. If you have problems with sleep, you can take a new boring book to read it, sleep well all night. You don't need medicine, pills, anything. Just take a new boring book. You can read it and sleep well all night. You don't remember anything from this book, but yeah, it can help, to save money by paying for medicine, pills. And but I found some books are great. When you take this book, for example, Joe Sugarman wrote 40 years ago a book, How to Retain Readers Until the End. And when I wrote this book, I can forget about sleep, about water, about meal because I can live on this book. I am part of this journey. It's interesting to read. And I think it's the same with any content that we create for with audio podcasts, video content, writing. When people can bounce fast, it's real data. People consume content and bounce because it's boring. Can you tell about creating non-boring content? What kind of methods to use to entertain users? Of course, business content is not like entertainment, it's not like adventure, but in the end we need to retain audience with creating non-boring content. Any tips about that?
Yes, I would say the content has to be conversational for it not to be boring. Like that's one thing. While it's important to use relevant keywords, it's equally important to ensure that content is written with the target audience in mind. For example, like different audiences can speak different with different terms in mind, and they are interested in different things. So it's important to keep that in mind. And also, like, it's important to be conversational and use natural language that flows smoothly and feels conversational. And also, like people don't like reading, like most of the people who will open your content won't read the whole thing. So it's important to structure the content so it's easily scannable. Using stuff like bullet points and tables and headings, subheadings can all help with like turning something that can be boring in a way that can be scannable, and people can read whatever they are interested the most.
Can you tell about your structure? Because I see when people use different structure, I think the common structure like introduction, the main part, with subheadings and conclusion. So can you tell how to create the structure that will retain audience? I mean, like to have this logical chain during consuming content.
My structure in general is like introduction, subheadings, and conclusion. And like throughout the subheadings, I use a lot of bullet points and quotes and tables to break up the text, because like nobody has all the time to read big blocks of content text. So yeah, that's my structure, simple and like easy to read.
And can you share tools that you use daily? I mean, like to write text that can help you to increase speed and quality.
With different clients, I use different tools, but in general, I use SEO tools like Surfer SEO or Phrase. They are similar to do the initial research and to optimize content for SEO, to include all the necessary industry-related terms.
Yeah, I love these tools, but I see when people overuse it. I mean, like to add a lot of keywords to create the stuffing, that might confuse more than help, because you don't need to add all your keywords. It's better to think
Yeah, of
about
course.
human touch. Yeah, I agree. Okay, Kate, can you list common mistakes that companies still do by creating content from your experience, and your tips how to find a much better way?
The first and most important mistake I see that businesses make is they rely too heavily on AI tools without using their own expertise or judgment. As you said, like a lot of people want to use, like, get confused and want to use all the keywords that this content optimization tools offer, but it's important to stay relevant and not to overuse the keywords. It's important to speak to your audience more than to like keyword stuff, as we say. Yeah, and also a lot of the times businesses also want to reduce their costs, so they think they just use AI tool to write tons of content in a short time. But as I already mentioned, like simply telling AI to write a blog post about a certain topic won't generate valuable content because it gathers all the information from the results that we already have on the Google. Yes,
Yeah.
that are the two most common mistakes I see.
Okay, nice. Kate, I have experience the question about your experience. I have some students in my network who are looking for ways how to update their skills or to start from scratch. If you have no experience, if you need to do from scratch to write some text, what will you do today to learn more about writing?
You learn writing the best when you write. Like the more you write, the more the better you get at writing. You can get you can get prompts you can choose key topics to write about and write about them. But also YouTube has been a great resource for me. Like if I want to in the beginning of my journey, when I wanted to learn, I was just watching a lot of YouTube videos explaining how it all works, how you can write better, and then implementing those suggestions in my writing.
Yeah, great. Let's talk about creating high quality content because it's hard to measure its quality or not quality. It's subjective. In the end, Google will decide its quality or not. But anyway, in our SEO course, we spent so much time. We created a lot of lessons with great experts like Mike Phillips, Lily Ray, Jeff Coyle, Chelsea Alves, many others. And we spent more time to explain about high quality content that should be simple, valuable. Can you tell how you measure quality? For example, you can see competitors in the top 10, but you need to create something better, much better content. So your tips how to measure quality that we have, that your competitors have, and how you can create better quality than your competitors.
Yeah, it's really hard to measure the quality because it's not a science. Like we cannot just put it in a formula and like measure the quality, but we can measure it by there's a search intent behind every keyword, right? So like we can measure the quality of the content by evaluating if that content resonates with the user intent behind that keyword and topic. Yes, that's one thing how we can measure. And another thing is that if we can, like for example, if I open a search result and I see that it covers the topic but it lacks some information for that I think that it lacks some kind of information, it's a great indication that I can add value in that. But of course, that added headings should also be relevant to the topic as well.
I spoke with many specialists on my podcast. I created cohesive projects with many of them for our SEO course, and I found most of them are much better than me, much better, because I can feel that I'm jack of all trades because I can cooperate with great experts, but I usually prefer to cooperate with people who have experience, who can help me. And in my agency, if I can't decide some problems, I can ask people in my network to get great results. Can you tell about your strong side? Uh, about, for example, your unique selling proposition. Why you are better than many others, and why people, companies need to cooperate with you? I mean, like your strong side.
My strong side, I would say, is lies in the deep research. That's why I decided to for technical content, and I like to research. I always try to provide value to the readers, and like by that value, I already mentioned, like you need to provide something new, and like you do that when you do tons of research, and sometimes even interviewing the experts.
Yeah, interesting. And on your LinkedIn profile, in the section featured, I see 5 places to find content ideas. So, can you tell how you find content ideas, and how you use these ideas to create something new and unique?
Yes, I use a combination of different methods to find content ideas. Sometimes it's just by reading other people's blog posts, and suddenly I see that this topic can be valuable for me. And other times it can be that I sit down and just do the keyword research using different tools. Sometimes it's social media, sometimes it's Facebook groups or Slack groups with people interested in a certain, like industry specific groups.
Yeah, yeah. I think the era of lazy marketers is dead. Today, you need to spend time to learn more about some interesting ideas. And Kate, my final question about the future. Can you predict what kind of future will be, because we have AI? Today, AI can replace uh, low level, even the medium level of writers who don't spend time with research that you mentioned before. But the future, I don't know what kind of future will be, because AI is developing. It's only the beginning of this AI journey. So, your tips, prediction about the future, and how to adapt today to this future.
Yeah, I think it's very interesting that AI is developing in such a fast pace. I definitely don't know where we will be in a year from now or 2 years from now. What kind of AI tools will be there to like help us or replace us? But I don't think that AI tools replace us. I think that they are really they can be a really helpful tools to help us save time and like do our jobs at the maximum efficiency.
Nice, nice. Kate, it's a big pleasure to get on my show, to learn from you. Tell our audience the best way how to keep learning from you, how to reach out to you, how to cooperate with you.
Yeah, the best way to reach out to me is probably through LinkedIn. I'm Kate Starr on LinkedIn. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, guys, you can find the link to Kate Starr in the description below. Listen us on Apple, Google, Spotify. Thanks again for your time. A big pleasure. That was
Thank you.
fun and
Big
so
pleasure.
valuable. Okay, guys, love you. See you.